All right, Bitcoin holders, welcome back to another brand new video. I hope you guys are all hanging in there right now for Bitcoin. So in today's video, I want to talk about the final leg up that is about to happen for Bitcoin. I told you guys this many times. We're going to see Bitcoin reaching new highs. Bitcoin is going to be entering this bull zone, okay? This banana zone, okay? And when Bitcoin is in this zone, we're going to see Bitcoin going parabolic. We're going to see some gold candles forming for Bitcoin. Okay, we're going to see a final leg up, and it's going to bring Bitcoin up to 200k plus at least. Okay, and maybe if we do see a super cycle happening for Bitcoin, okay, it's going to go way higher than $200,000. Okay, it's going to bring it to 300k to 400k and beyond. Maybe, right? We will have to see. No one out there realistically knows where Bitcoin will be heading, where the top will be, okay, for Bitcoin, for this bull market that we're kind of in right now, right? But I can tell you guys this much right now, we will see Bitcoin reaching at least 200k plus, at least. And in today's video, yeah, there is in fact a fair few charts that I do want to show you guys, indicating and just showing you guys that Bitcoin has huge potential here to reach 200k, because we're going to see a final leg up happening for Bitcoin. Okay, so Bitcoin holders, be prepared for that. Okay, so Bitcoin right now is actually looking pretty good, right? It is actually pumping, guys. Okay, look at this beautiful green candle. Okay, and this is pretty much a gold candle. Okay, and we're gonna see much more of this for Bitcoin. Okay, so this is the 4-hour time frame. If we go to the 1-hour time frame, you guys just clearly see for the past few hours, Bitcoin has in fact been rising. Okay, so past few days, we know Bitcoin has been around 105, even below that. Okay, but now it's skyrocketing back above $107,000, and it's looking like it wants to reach back up to $108,000, and then eventually 109, and of course back up to its previous highs, right? So Bitcoin holders, Bitcoin is looking pretty good tonight. Okay, it really is. We are in fact seeing some beautiful momentum happening for Bitcoin. Okay, the volume is looking pretty good as well. So it is looking absolutely amazing for Bitcoin. Of course, the Bitcoin dominance is rising as well. It's almost back at 65%. So the Bitcoin dominance is going up, guys. Okay, so yeah, overall looking pretty good for Bitcoin. Okay, the crypto market tonight, okay, we are in fact seeing some alts moving as well. Solana's up 4%. Okay, Hyperliquid is also up 4% as well. Sui is up over 3%, almost 4%. What is Casper doing right now? Casper, okay, is slightly up 1%. Nothing too crazy for Casper. Still holding strong, above 8 cents. But yeah, past 24 hours, a fair few alts are on the move, guys. Okay, overall today, the crypto market is up almost 2%. So far, guys, okay, Bitcoin is up 2.6% so far in this month of June. Okay, not a bad start. Okay, we're in the greens at least, so it's still looking pretty good. For Bitcoin, just last month in May, we ended it off at pretty much 11%. Okay, so far June, it is still looking pretty good. Okay, hopefully, in June we will see it ending off in the greens. But so far, Q2 has been looking pretty good for Bitcoin. It is up pretty much 30%. So looking pretty good for Q2, and I do believe Q3 and Q4 will be amazing for Bitcoin as well, guys. Okay, even for Ethereum. Okay, and I do believe, alt season will be happening as well. Okay, we can't forget about alt season. Even though we are in fact seeing a delay happening right now for alt season, it's still going to happen, guys. Okay, we're just seeing a bit of a delay happening for alt season. Okay, but that doesn't mean it's not going to happen. It's going to happen, guys. So be prepared for that. Now, getting to the charts, starting off with this one. Okay, Bitcoin is now back above the head and shoulders neckline. What looked like a breakdown was just a trap. Okay, more upside potential ahead. Okay, so we're still above it. Okay, you guys can see that. So it is still looking pretty good for Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin is still above $100,000. So it is looking pretty good. Okay, a couple of days ago, as we all know, we did actually see Bitcoin dropping. Okay, back to like 101. Okay, but obviously it is going back up. Okay, you guys clearly see that. So we did actually see Bitcoin going as low as $100,000. Okay, literally a couple of days ago, like 3-4 days ago. And now look at it. Bitcoin has just been going up, guys, for the past few days, especially today. It is looking pretty good for Bitcoin today. So, it is looking pretty good for Bitcoin, guys. Okay, it really is. Like if we go to the week, okay, you guys clearly see it is going back up, right, overall. So looking very, very nice for Bitcoin right now. Okay, it really, really is. So Bitcoin is going to $125,000. Okay, it really, really is. You guys clearly see Bitcoin has in fact been forming this cup and handle pattern. Okay, you guys clearly see that. And it broke that neckline resistance, as we all know, okay, a couple months back. And it is still above it. So still looking pretty good for Bitcoin. And guess what? This uptrend that we have in fact been seeing for Bitcoin, right? Ever since early of 2023, okay, to where we are right now, this beautiful uptrend that we have been seeing for Bitcoin forming will continue. It's not going to stop, okay, as I told you guys many times, it's not going to stop here, okay? We're going to see Bitcoin continue to go higher, and it's going to be reaching new highs, okay? And it's going to shock the world, right? So I've talked about this many times, okay? The global money supply is going up, okay? So yeah, money supply keeps going higher, okay, and it's dragging Bitcoin with it, okay. So since that's happening, it's going to be going to $140,000. That is the target, guys, for Bitcoin. Okay, so we know the global money supply has been going up, and it's going to drag Bitcoin with it, and the target is going to be 140. Okay, and yes, I do believe Bitcoin will easily reach that target of 140 in the next few months. So Bitcoin holders, be prepared for that, because that is bound to happen for Bitcoin. Okay, now understand Bitcoin inverse head and shoulders target 200k plus. Okay, and this is coming from Mags again. So you have to clearly see shoulder, head, and shoulder, right? You have to clearly see that. Again, we're still above that neckline, so it is still looking pretty good for Bitcoin. Like I said, this option that Bitcoin has in fact been forming ever since early 2023 to where we are right now, it's going to continue much, much higher. So it's going to bring Bitcoin to 150 to 180 to eventually 200k and beyond. Okay, so understand, guys, we're going to see that final leg up happening for Bitcoin. And yes, it's going to really, really push the price, much, much higher compared to, where it is right now. Okay, it's going to shock the world. Everyone that is not paying attention, to Bitcoin, everyone that is not buying into Bitcoin or anything like that, they will firm it in, guys. Okay, it's just how humans operate. All right, I've seen this many, many times in so many different cycles before, okay, in the past. And yes, people will eventually FOMO into Bitcoin and crypto. When everything starts pumping, that's when they will FOMO in, right? People that are not buying right now, I feel bad for them. Okay, I really, really do, guys, because this is obviously the best time right now to accumulate Bitcoin. Okay, it really, really is, guys, right? But yes, Bitcoin looks ready for, the final leg up. Okay, it really, really is. And yes, this is going to be the peak. Like I said, we really do not know where the top will be for Bitcoin. No one out there realistically knows where the top will be for Bitcoin. But personally, I'm going to be sticking with 200k plus, maybe even 300k. That is very, very possible for Bitcoin. But yes, we're going to see a final leg up for Bitcoin, and it's going to be a good one. We're going to see Bitcoin entering the bull zone, this banana zone, and once Bitcoin is in this zone, it's going to go parabolic. We're going to see some gold candles being formed for Bitcoin. And yes, we're going to see some amazing times happening for Bitcoin. And yeah, we're going to see Bitcoin reaching at least over 200k. So be prepared for that. Now, this actually just happened, okay, literally like a few minutes ago, right? Like not even an hour ago. Okay, so Michael Saylor, we know he's been stacking a lot of Bitcoin, and he's still stacking, guys. Okay, so they just acquired, okay, over 1,000 Bitcoins, 1,045 Bitcoins for $110.2 million, which is crazy. Okay, so Strategy, they now hodl 582,000 Bitcoins, which is absolutely amazing to see, guys. Okay, they are still continuing to stack Bitcoin. So again, if you go to the Strategy website, Bitcoin count, you also clearly see 582,000 Bitcoins. So they are not stopping, guys. Okay, they're still continuing to buy Bitcoin, which is absolutely amazing to see. And like what Michael Saylor said many, many times, he's going to be buying Bitcoin at the top forever. He even said he's going to be buying Bitcoin when it's at $1 million to even $10 million per coin. He's still going to be buying Bitcoin at that time, right? And honestly, I agree with him. Okay, you can never have enough Bitcoins. Okay, and I really do believe one day Strategy, okay, they will eventually accumulate 1 million Bitcoins, over 1 million Bitcoins, 100%. I mean, they're almost at 600,000 Bitcoins, which is mind-blowing. That is billions of dollars right there, okay, just sitting right there. And they're not stopping, guys, okay? Every week they are buying, okay, hundreds of Bitcoins, okay? So this is absolutely amazing to see for Strategy, right? It really, really is. I mean, the adoption happening for Bitcoin has been crazy for the past few months, as we all know, okay? We are in fact seeing, a lot of institutions, companies, countries, states, governments buying into Bitcoin. Okay, the adoption for Bitcoin has been going crazy. But yeah, looking at Bitcoin right now, it is really looking like Bitcoin wants to reach back up to $108,000. Right now it's at 107.8. So it is still looking pretty good for Bitcoin, guys, right? It really, really is. I will keep you guys up to date. But yeah, Bitcoin is looking pretty good right now. Okay, it is pumping back up. So yes, as I told you guys, we're going to see Bitcoin going back up to its previous highs. And yeah, it will eventually, right, reach back up to its previous highs and of course reaching a new high. Okay, a lot of people thought, we will see Bitcoin dropping back below $100,000. And honestly, I thought that was possible as well. But yes, we did actually see Bitcoin dropping to like $100,000, but then it's just bounced back up, right? You guys can clearly see that. So it's like a V-shaped recovery right over here. Okay, you guys can clearly see that, right? So it is still looking pretty good for Bitcoin, guys, okay? It is still holding strong above 100K. So that being said, I appreciate all you guys for watching today's video. Give this video a thumbs up and of course subscribe to the channel. That is always much appreciated. And yeah, I will catch you guys all in my next video. Have a good one, guys.